down with Weezy F Baby and Josina Anderson with those comments that he made. And we've heard everybody chime in. We'd love to give you an opportunity to sort of fill us in on your thoughts and what you make. You know this New York market very well.
Well, I'll tell you what, when I first heard the comments and some of the leaked type of statements that he made, I was like, well, it doesn't seem that bad. But when I saw the interview and I saw it was a lot of eyes, he was pointing a lot of fingers and not really pointing the thumb. And I think he really, as a leader, he's trying to learn to become a leader. You think about, him saying, I'm trying to learn how to become a leader. And I'm saying at 25, you don't learn how to become a leader. You're pretty much who you are. And, $90 million they gave him. He said he's put on his good boy hat. He's done all the right things, made a lot of personal sacrifices. Well, they gave you $90 million for it. And I listened to some of his comments talking about 20 yards down the field, Eli struggling. We all know that he had the long, awkward pause when asked if Eli was the problem. Well, what did you think you were signing up for? You have an immobile quarterback, and he's looking at really Sean McVay's offense. I think he's looking at, what Kareem Hunt is going through and Tyreek Hill, and he's excited, and he wants that. He's not going to get that. If he wanted that, he should have went to free agency and said, you know what, I'm going to become a free agent. I'm going to put myself in the best situation because, Gettleman's tried, I think they, believe that they were a better team than what they were, and he's got to live with it. And it's only going to get worse because we were sold that Davis Webb was the future. He was Eli Jr. Yeah. He was he had tremendous arm. He's not even on a roster anymore. He's not even on an active roster.
Haven't heard the last of him.
Right. Well, good thing he didn't have to move. He just went over to Florham Park and he's on a practice squad. So, this is what you signed up for. And I think that they're trying to use it to bring themselves together. But he has to sit down and answer some questions from some teammates.
The whole thing was so interesting for me. And now 96 hours later, I look at it and it's like, I don't think the Giants players necessarily saw the interview because the game was an hour later than when it aired. So everyone was asking him in the storyline afterwards, well, it motivated the Giants, got him going. I don't see how it could have motivated them, just the timeline-wise. And if you're Eli Manning, later in the week, he says, I don't really listen to Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne comes out and takes a shot at Eli Manning. Like, Eli's like, I didn't ask for this. Like, what do we, I can't even get out of my own way here. Eli's getting shots up from Lil Wayne this week. It's just a mess.
They didn't want that, Kyle, but they also did not want us, after 5 weeks leading into a Week 6 primetime game, to be talking about their draft. And that's what people are talking about here in New York, in the newspapers, in the media, going back to taking Saquon Barkley number 2 overall with the way that Eli's looked to start this season. So if we were to flip the script, go back, get in the DeLorean,